Hey everyone, welcome to the SkippyTube channel. Today I want to explain about the reset the current. This is the first main issue. But before I start to explain about this issue, I want to tell you you need to do something before to check the phone. A lot customer come to your shop and say last night is use the phone and doing something, but when wake up on the morning I check it, my phone is not turning on, and put in the charge, doesn't work, not charging, and press the power button, is nothing, the screen is blank and not working. This is the first issue. Need be use the soft reset. If you don't know about the soft reset, just only easy. You open the web browser on the PC or your phone and goes to the search box and write, for example, this is the, for example, iPhone 6. You write iPhone 6 soft reset. It comes up the a lot solution. That's on the picture or video showing the technician press the home button and power key together on the 10 or 15 second, and phone after that comes up the logo and turning on. That's mean you fix the phone. That is happened about the may is have a software crash or something happen on the battery. But that's easy. The first, if you customer, the first you need to listen the customer phone story, and after that you use the soft reset. And if his phone, but I want to tell you how to use the software, because normal doesn't work. You need to put the charge cable on the phone and press the, for example, iPhone 6 like this, is press the home button and the power button together on the 30 second. And if it comes up the logo, that means you fix the phone. But if it doesn't work, need be access to the battery or battery connector. This is good for some phone, like the iPhone 7 is battery inside the housing and you don't access to the battery. But a normal phone can be remove the battery and put in and check his phone is works or not. That is about the normal phone or some phone like this. If it's like the iPhone 7, need be use the soft reset. But normal phone, just only remove the battery and put in and check phone is on or not. This is the first troubleshooting. But if we suppose phone is not turning, need be access to the battery. The first you need to check the battery voltage. We know battery, I tell you about the battery voltage. All battery on the top side is write the voltage. For example, iPhone 6 is showing the 3.82 volts. The phone need be showing the 3.8, okay. But if it's a little bit less than is 3.8 volts, start charging, but it's take a time to turning on. But is the sometimes it's happen, battery voltage goes down less than 3 volts. That time is phone is not turning on. Putting the charge, it doesn't comes up the charging icon or showing the battery percentage. That time need be shocking by DC power supply. Put the DC power supply cable to the battery to shocking the battery and bring up the voltage from 2 volts to 3.7, 3.8. Now just I want showing how to check the battery voltage. That's the iPhone 6 is like the flex cable. Just need to find the positive and negative side. And now bring this one. Multimeter. You need to use the multimeter. Put the selector on the DC voltage and turn on. Put the one cable to this side, and that's in this side, is showing the negative 3.6 volts. That means if you see the negative on the multimeter, that means you put the wrong cable. Need be swap and put again. You see negative is gone, and now it's showing the 3.7. That means this pin is negative, that pin is positive. This is enough voltage for this battery. If you put the screen and put in the charge, it start to charging. But because it is lower than 3.8, very slow start to charging the phone. You can use the DC power supply and shocking to this, or you can buy the charging board and new device to charge the battery. That's it. This about the first issue. Second issue, that's I want to tell you. This connects the, for example, this one. That's we said, when you connect the DC power supply cable to the phone, this current need be showing the 0. That's it. But when it's press the power button, again showing the 0. That may have a problem or issue on the power button or power key. Need be check the ways or check the home button. If it's the flex cable, need be check the flex. It may be cracked or break. Need be checked properly that one. And also, I want to tell you about this simple issue. If it's sure about the LCD and it's a connector charge, charging connector in here, you see this one. If it's sure this is fine, it doesn't have a damage, because you need to sure this the charging connector and LCD is work fine. If you have if this phone have a power button issue and sure is battery have enough voltage, when you start to charging, need becomes up the screen and showing the battery percentage to start to charging. But if I want to tell you this one, if it's showing the charging icon, that means you have 100% issue in there between the power key to power management. You need to be checked properly that side. But if it's after charging, again is showing the 0 current and phone is not turned on, need be going to check the other side. Now the second one need be check the power key ways. May power keys break, damage it, or maybe ways. And usually we know power key connected to the power management unit. That's I want very simple explain about that. That's we have a two type circuit, but I want to tell you about the normal one. The first and the public for the next video I tell you about the two circuit. One side is negative, ground or earth. One side is positive. For example, battery have a 4 volts voltage, directly comes to the PMU, power management unit. Power management unit before press the power button only delivered 1 voltage to the power key. That is the power key. Power key voltage between the start from 1.8 to same voltage the battery, 4 volts for example. And on the power key video I tell you about the all type power button, but this video just only about the reset the current. Now I want to, for example, that side is have a 1.8 volts voltage on the power key. That's here is have a 4 volts, but on the battery connector like this is have a goldy circle in there. This is the test point to check the voltage comes to inside the motherboard or not. That's the first you need to be checked in here. And around the power management, you see a lot capacitor, inductor, and resistor. When is battery connected, you connect the DC power supply cable and bring the 4 volts to the motherboard. You need to find the 4 volts around this IC. And after to find the 4 volts voltage, need to check the last ROM. This is the power key. That's you need to check the power key have a voltage or not. Now we want to check together this one. My DC power supply is set up on the 4.2 volts. This is the first is connected, showing that. Okay guys, this connected. Now first it need be, because this is problem when you press the power key is showing the 0, is not showing the current. Normal, this is the abnormal. Now I want to check this voltage from the DC power supply come to inside the phone or not. Just put the black prop cable on the ground, and I know this the positive side. I put the red prop in there and show me the 4.3 volts in there. That means this voltage passes the connector battery and come to inside the phone. That means is battery connector doesn't have any issue. Now we know this voltage directly comes to the power management unit. That means I need to find the 4 volts voltage on the one of capacitor and the power management. I check in there. You see same voltage is coming here, 4.3 in there. That means voltage is comes to the before to power management unit. And the last check need be check the power key. Power key again same is 4.1 volts in there. This phone is working because that's everything is okay. But the smartphones, if have a if it have this issue, reset the current, to press the power button, but his phone is not turned on, need be check the hard drive. If it's the iPhone, on the schematic diagram, write the NAND, N-A-N-D, and need be check the voltage on the Androids, for example, eMMC or UFS. You have a two important voltage comes to the motherboard, but if it's hard damaged or doesn't work, when you press the power button, this current doesn't work and doesn't showing any use the current. That means for the normal phone need be checked that this one, but if it's the smartphone, you need to add and check the NAND. This is the last one is hardware checking. That's usually your problem around this one, and the last part is NAND or eMMC or UFS. We said simple for about all of them. We said is a hard drive, is memory. Is hard drive. That's is easy to find this one. By multimeter, you can find the first issue, and now you know how to check the phone and which parts may have an issue. That's it. I hope this video helped to you. Next video I tell you about the public voltage and what's the issue about the public voltage. Thank you for watching and see you next video.